2-hour presentation of Rampage Grand Slam this Friday night, 10/9 Central on TNT.
This next bout set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit is for the AEW Women's World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
1 week ago at Dynamite, Toni Storm winning the four-way match, a match that had 4 former AEW Women's World Champions, but Toni Storm coming out on top, defeating Hikaru Shida, Nyla Rose, and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. No small feat, Taz.
No small feat at all. I mean, these women battled, and it was hellacious. Toni Storm ends up on top, and I got to tell you, her entrance, Shivani, does it remind you of the 1920s stuff when you were in high school?
Yeah, back when I was actually junior high in the 20s.
But Toni Storm taking center stage a week ago. Will that be the case tonight on Dynamite when she challenges her former partner, Saraya, for the AEW Women's World Championship?
Poor Toni, she has just gone bye-bye.
Oh, she's, well, yeah, maybe a little. You could be right.
A lot.
And her opponent, they are accompanied by Ruby Soho from Norwich, England. She is the AEW Women's World Champion,
Saraya and Ruby Soho, they said that Toni Storm is essentially an outcast from the outcast, a Seinfeldian situation, if there ever was one.
Well played in New York.
But they also said, in their own words, that they are here tonight to attempt to beat the crazy out of Toni Storm. That is what Saraya and Ruby have said.
I've never heard that before. Shivani, you ever heard that? Beat the crazy out of someone?
Yeah, absolutely.
You've heard that?
Yeah, I've been around crazy people all my life.
Yeah. No. Please, not me.
Right here.
It hasn't stopped tonight. Look at Toni Storm. I mean, that's kind of a faraway look. Listen, Toni Storm can wrestle, there is no doubt, but look at this.
She's a 2-time former AEW Women's World Champion.
Of course she is. But she's gone to a different level mentally.
Well, I mean, it all began when she lost the AEW Women's World Championship to Hikaru Shida. It kind of broke Toni Storm in some regards. And, you know, we saw this past Saturday on Collision. RJ City sat down with Toni Storm, the Portrait of a Star interview. And he said that he hopes to sit down again with Toni and to speak to her after tonight's match. And will he be speaking to a 3-time AEW Women's World Champion? And there's a open-handed slap to the face by Saraya.
Toni was trying to say, we're friends, you know, she's trying to hug Saraya. That temper.
Oh, Toni Storm smiling through it.
What are you smiling at?
Oh, overhead shot by Toni Storm.
Saraya's first title defense since that big win in London. And look at Ruby Soho.
Yeah, Ruby Soho's on the apron now.
Ruby swinging a miss. Toni connects there. Oh, Saraya connects with a thrust kick.
Well, that little opportunity right there, Excalibur, for Saraya. She's a veteran. She knows she capitalized on that distraction.
And Toni, you mentioned All in London, Wembley Stadium. That's where Saraya was crowned AEW Women's World Champion. The woman she pinned in that match was Toni Storm. And for fans in Western Michigan, Collision will be in Grand Rapids, the Van Andel Arena. And you still have a chance to join us this Saturday, AEWTIX.com, as Saraya just wearing out Toni Storm with those knee strikes.
Yeah, definitely very physical matchup in the early goings of this thing here.
And Toni Storm sweeping out the leg of Saraya. Saraya immediately clutching the back of her neck. Saraya's history with neck issues, no secret, Taz. What the hell?
See? Hey, that's what you do. It's a game plan you can't prepare. You can't prepare for her.
What?
Okay.
Toni Storm emerging.
Oh, she got slippers. She got a shoe. Feathered slipper Jones.
Watch for the shoe. She said it herself.
She did. She's got a habit of throwing shoes at people. I hope she throws one at you, Excalibur. That'd be awesome. I think she's got a I looked off camera. She has a pump in the back of her trunk.
She sure does.
That's a shoe, I believe, a woman's shoe. They call it
Oh, my
pumps.
God, she's going to use it.
And boom!
There it goes.
Right between the eyes. Toni Storm, she's going to do it, too. And no, Saraya kicks out.
She cannot believe she didn't get the win.
Can Toni Storm become three-time AEW Women's World Champion? Or will Saraya prevail? We'll find out in picture-in-picture.
Toni Storm had 2 feathered slippers in her hands and a high heel pump in the back. I see what's going on here. This is not good for Saraya.
Or Saraya's neck is the DDT on the stage. And Ruby Soho, immediate concern.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
As Toni Storm, I mean, she may have been friends with Saraya, may have been partners at one point, but that seems all over. Seems like Toni Storm has no interest in rejoining the Outcasts. She only has designs. Toni Storm only has designs on becoming AEW Women's World Champion once again.
Well, off of Shivani's point, I mean, she's definitely out there. Maybe she's not even realizing, Toni, she's saying things that are not. She's going to drive her head on again. Oh!
Again, the DDT. Saraya hanging in the ropes. Toni Storm, the cover, and Saraya able to kick out.
Yep, I tell you, she may be acting goofy, Toni Storm, that is. But let's take a look here again at what she did.
She wants to get her hands and become the Women's World Champion. And she knows to just smash her opponent's head into the ramp like that.
And Toni Storm doesn't care.
No, Saraya, don't do it.
Toni Storm doesn't care how she does it, but we're seeing some ruthlessness out of Saraya as well.
Listen, we all know about the ruthlessness of Saraya and her family, which joined her for the celebration at Wembley Stadium.
I'll tell you guys from experience, when you're ringside,
Yep.
and wrestlers come near the desk,
Yep.
get out of your chair. I promise you. I'm telling you from experience, sitting in your chair is not going to be good. I just share with the group.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to unhook my thing here.
I'm going to actually write that down.
Oof, what a chop right there.
That's G-E-T-O-U-T.
All right.
Your chair, dumbass. How about that?
Toni, it's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to help. Now Storm.
Yeah, Saraya perched on the top. Toni Storm headed up as well.
She's in complete control, Toni Storm. The challenger is in control.
And Toni Storm looking for that superplex. Taz, while it affects the body, it affects the spine as well.
It does, and Saraya realizes she's in danger here, fighting for her life up there.
Saraya maybe thinking sunset flip. Power bomb! Looking for their cover. No! Fans, we are live. Dynamite Grand Slam. We're moments ago. Saraya mounting a comeback, landing the sunset flip powerbomb on the challenger, Toni Storm. Let's take a look at it in case you missed it.
Watch this impact here. Toni Storm really landing hard. Saraya pulling out the stops.
But throughout picture-in-picture, Toni, we've seen the challenger. We've seen Toni Storm concentrate her offense on the neck of the champion, Saraya.
Yeah, she may act a little goofy at times, a lot goofy, but when the bell rings, obviously Toni Storm knows what she's doing.
Super credible lady is Toni Storm, as is the champion.
Wow, man, and look at her pound the back of the neck there, Excalibur.
Yep. Toni Storm, rights and lefts on the back of the head, the upper shoulders of Saraya. And now
She's pulling up that turnbuckle pad, that bottom pad.
And this is in service of that hip attack, Toni. She's gonna put Saraya's neck right on that exposed turnbuckle.
The spray paint they always used.
And that, remember that spray paint went into Toni Storm's eyes in London. And things breaking down between Ruby and... Oh, wait, the spray paint was passed by Ruby to Saraya. Oh, got it again! Into the eyes of the nightcap! This is London all over again!
Yeah, she's got it.
1, 2, and now Toni Storm kicking out!
What a kick out. That was amazing by Toni Storm. Saraya is beside herself.
Yeah, she's throwing a tantrum here in the ring.
But Taz, pure instinct by Toni Storm on that one.
I'm telling you, let's take a look. She almost got the win here and almost retained her title, Saraya. And I'll tell you, the referee has his hands full in this match.
Yeah. And you knew he would.
Stephon Smith doing the best job that he can. This is wild. This is ruthless, but it is for the AEW Women's World Championship.
That exposed buckle there, that's a steel ring. You can see it.
Can Saraya bring herself? No, Saraya cannot.
Man, I respect that, but I don't agree with it. You gotta go for the kill to retain your title against someone like Storm.
Now, oh wait, Toni Storm intercepting the boot of Saraya.
Toni, don't you do this to me!
And look at that, just placing. Oh.
What the hell? Alrighty then.
Oh, Storm zero! My God! 2, no!
Oh, mama!
Toni Storm surprising Saraya and very nearly stealing the AEW Women's World Championship.
Yeah, shocking the world, as a matter of fact.
Seen hammerlocks, headlocks, and now we saw a lip lock.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Got the back of that neck on that exposed turnbuckle. Like you said earlier, Excalibur, if she can hit it, it's going to be over.
That's a bad spot with an injured neck to begin with. Oh, my God, look at her neck. Look at Saraya's head and neck. Oh, Toni. Oh, God. Oh, no.
The hip attack. Toni Storm, and she had overcommitted. And Saraya now putting Toni Storm and the
Oh, my God, that's bad.
cap
She's got it.
off the ropes. And Saraya retains.
You're not kicking out of that. Ain't no way.
And still, AEW Women's World Champion, Saraya.
Hey, look, I've seen a lot of bad stuff happen in the ring for a lot of years. You guys have also. When you drive someone's skull into the mat on that angle, you are not kicking out. I don't care who you are.
And look at that. Yeah, you see Saraya kicking her heels, kicking the dirt on her former friend.
Well, it's been a hell of a year, Excalibur, for Saraya. A year ago, right here in this building, she made her debut. 1 year later, successfully defends the title. A year in making for this young lady.
Yeah, an incredible 365 days for a woman that never thought she would wrestle again. Now to the top of the AEW Women's Division. And Toni Storm, what does this mean for her mental state, her seeming descent into madness? This can only serve to exacerbate the situation.
Reaching out to Saraya. Saraya had no cause to go back and make up.
Well, Saraya making her first defense of the AEW Women's World Championship tonight on Dynamite Grand Slam. But fans, coming up this Friday, 10, 9 Central on TNT, a special 2-hour presentation, Rampage Grand Slam.